Good evening. I will tell you about my beautiful day yesterday. It began when the spouse spoke to me that she was taking my mother to the doctors, but by this time it was 10 o'clock in the morning and they were supposed to have left at 7 or 8 in the morning. And the spouse told me that she already had taken her shower and then she went to wake up grandma. And grandma told her that she's not going. She's not getting up. So that was when the spouse told me it was 10 o'clock in the morning. That was just comical. The rest of the day, yesterday, the spouse behaved very well. She was too tired to do much. And today, I decided to put that rope there. Used to go all the way to where the lights were. Let's see, where are the lights at? To there. I don't know if you can see. There's a slight hole there. And I had put a curtain there. Well, a bed sheet. Because I get air conditioning. And my son right in the bed right next to me, he doesn't like it. So I put it's got a bunch of things there. I put a bed sheet. But today, as you can see, the rope is hanging down because the spouse yanked it. She didn't like it. Oh well. All I did was I put 2 screws up there on the ceiling. What else is going on? I spoke to one man at the park. He had a dog. And I sparred with my son for 15 minutes. That was fun. We didn't go as fast as usual. And I stayed up most of the day until after lunch, around maybe 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, something like that. I took a nap and got up at 6. It was a fun day. Everything is working out. I'm happy that I'm doing my sparring cardiovascular exercises with my son. I've been reading the books that I'm supposed to be reading. I'm reading this book with my son. And one of the jokes in the book I liked. It said that since the author put the name of 1-minute Bible parables for kids, each story, there are 24 stories. Each story, the narrator in the book, and then it's got quotations. That's me. Since the stories last 1 minute, I hope you are a very fast reader. Which was comical. I like that one. Because when we read these stories aloud, it takes us 15 minutes maybe. Oh, it depends. Some of them are 1 page, some of them are 3 pages. I'm reading another book here and then another book that's 1 Spanish, 2 English, one with, all 3 actually with my son sometimes. And the real estate book over there. So everything's working out pretty good. I felt terrible when the spouse was yelling at me earlier What I feel terrible about is that there is no defense against that. Except I could defend myself. Like I could put oh, in Honduras I would give her a quick slap, but over here that's illegal. That would be bullying. So I'm not allowed to slap her. I've seen other people, they have like a noisemaker, like a horn that goes but so loud that it hurts the ears. I could do that, but that doesn't work. I don't have one. I do have one actually. It goes ding. I got her on video today. I gotta edit it because I called her name, her real name. She she was on it. I mean, not, the camera's on me, but she's on standing over me there yelling. Because I was reading a book when when this happened. I videotape when I read my books. This way, if I have an opinion or something, I can write it down, or I mean, I can speak, and then later on I can Google it, or I even Google it right there and there, right there and then. So what other defense do I have against a woman that yells? I didn't yell back. What I could do eventually is move out after I meet my goal, which my goal is to be here until my son is big enough to physically stop her from pulling his hair or his ear. She did that when my son was 4 years old, when she pulled his ear. And then when he was 5 or 6, she pulled him by the hair when he doesn't listen. So I'm always here to protect him. And I gotta wait until he's bigger. The other way to fix this, of course, but not for my life, because I already made the mistake, right? I moved in with this woman because we're all brought up to think that we're supposed to live with our family, like our wife, our husband, and children. But it doesn't work out sometimes. So the only defense I have, and I've seen other men that are completely, what is the word with them? Completely narcissistic or almost narcissistic, where they have a girlfriend, they have kids with her, she yells, they drop her and get another girlfriend, have kids with her, she yells, they drop her and get another girlfriend. And I've seen, like, one neighbor's here, her son, I think he has 3 different women. The other one that I met was a real estate agent. He had 5 marriages already. So whether you're a girlfriend or you're the marriage type that you just like getting married, everything is, I would believe it's better if you just switch girlfriends, because it's wrong. It's actually bullying, but how do I stop it? How do I stop a bully that yells? Oh, if you don't have money, like to put a camera there and just have it on videotape 24 hours, 7 days a week. And for the sex, I did have a camera here, if I had, like, for sex, what could I do? Cover the camera with my hat. Cover the camera with my hat. But then the audio would still be on it, so, like, what could I do with that? I don't know. Well, just don't make any noise. Yeah, that's the way it would have to be. And then keep those tapes for the rest of your life, so that 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years after you have broken up with each other, the girlfriend can't say, he used to beat me. I said, where's the proof? Did you ever go to the doctors or a hospital? And I could say, if I was your boyfriend, I could say, I have a video of every time she came over and each conversation we had, at least in my room. And you could have another one when you are in public, like just put a camera on your button or something and record everything. You could even put a sign, you are being recorded. Or just put it on your cap. I think there are caps that have a camera on it. Just put it on the cap or on something. And this way you would be able to defend yourself against people that tell lies. Alright, so I've had a good day. Now I'm just waiting for my son to come over here. After his shower, he already ate. Now it's just time to read a book with him, a bedtime story. Speak with him for a few minutes, and well, he's not allowed to sleep here anymore because the spouse says it's too cold for the boy, because I like it a little bit colder, and she doesn't want me to hang a curtain in the middle of the room. Oh well. Enjoy your life, be better than I am, live alone, and have an income. If you have an income, someone always wants to take it from you. However, and sooner or later they do take it all from you. My grandpa told me that in life, eventually he couldn't drive anymore, so everything gets taken away from you eventually. Old age, or whatever you want to call it, sickness or something. But I don't believe in sickness. I mean, I get fixed up real quick when I get healed or something real fast. I think sickness is mental. I was reading a book on audiobooks on LibriVox. It's an audio book. And there was an experiment about a prisoner that was told, you can go free if we're going to do an experiment on you, and if you survive, then you can go home, or you can go wherever you want. We'll open the door for you. But the prisoner died, and what happened is they cut him, and they put a cup or a pail or something, and the pail had a drop of what the prisoner believed was his blood. So every once in a while it was dripping, bloop, bloop, bloop. But actually the cut, and of course he was bandaged so he couldn't see that, and his hands were probably tied so he couldn't touch his the cut that they made on his leg. And the cut was not deep enough, and it wasn't even dripping. But the prisoner in the morning was dead because he thought his blood was dripping out of his body. And they had done that with, perhaps it was a drop of water. So it was an experiment where whatever you believe, the purpose of this experiment, whatever you believe comes true for you. So I don't believe there's a way I can defend myself from this woman yelling at me. There must be a way. Seek and you shall find. There must be a way. After she yelled, though, what happens to her is she gets arthritis. She takes a bunch of pills. Well, I don't know how many. I don't even know which pills, right? But the thing is, she causes her own anger. And the result is she passes out. She goes to sleep. She's too exhausted from her own anger. The way I look at it, for every 10 minutes of anger, you lose 10 minutes of happiness. So I don't spend time being angry. What? Am I going to be angry because my friends are not at the park? Or, nah. Life is a mist. People are like a mist. They show up and then they're gone. So sometimes you have a friend for 1 hour and then they're gone. You won't see that person again. Be better than I am. Enjoy your life.